What's up guys, it's Darius. Today I'm bringing you guys another Final Fantasy 15 video. Now what I'm bringing you guys today is really interesting and actually pretty damn exciting. Now as you probably saw from the title, this actually has to do with The Last of Us. Now you're probably wondering what the hell does Final Fantasy 15 have to do with The Last of Us? Well, there was actually a recent interview with Tabata where he actually mentions The Last of Us and says in a way that The Last of Us is actually inspiring, the storytelling, the way everything's gonna happen in terms of story for Final Fantasy 15 in some way. So there's an article for this, and I'm just gonna read off, a little bit before when he mentions The Last of Us to give it some context. But if you guys want to read the rest of it, I'm gonna leave the article down below. So he says, quote, "One of the important threads of the story in 15 is that late is the tale of how Noctis goes from being a young prince and waiting to become the king of the country. That tale is really a big part of the game." Tabata adds, "Noctis is growing and developing as a person, and the narrative puts you in a place to experience the emotional journey with him. We are really trying to aim for something where gameplay and storytelling are really one and the same. It's important that the story progresses through the gameplay in a very unforced way, in a similar way that it is done with The Last of Us, for example." Now he actually goes on, like I said before, with more information about how 15 is going along and what he means by where the gameplay and the story come together. It really doesn't feel like two separate things. But I just really want to discuss this. I mean, there's really not too much to go off of because he doesn't go in too deep about specifically The Last of Us. But if they're really looking at The Last of Us for an example of how the story and gameplay are going to come together, that is awesome, because me personally, I played that game. That was my favorite game when it came out, and I believe 2013, 2014, I forgot when it actually came out. I think it was 2013. But that game is awesome. It's probably the best game that came out on PS3. When the PS3, that generation was still current, and that was probably one of, if not the best stories I've ever experienced in a video game. So I'm glad that some of the developers and story writers and directors of the game were inspired by The Last of Us, because like I said before, that game was awesome. So hopefully we get more information, and hopefully when we actually get the game, that comes true. Hopefully if it's anything near like The Last of Us, this game's story is going to be nothing but good, especially the way it's told. So let me know what you guys think of all this down below in the comment section. Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? Did you like The Last of Us? And let me know what you guys think of, if they should do this and if they should be inspired by The Last of Us. Like I said before, is it a good thing or a bad thing? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share it amongst friends who didn't know about this, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.